welcome back everyone to the brand new episode of the Code Drop. Today we're going to style some lists and tables and make them look better than they normally do. So we're going to use that. So we're going to do that using CSS, and let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is we want to open our project in a folder in Visual Studio Code, and then we want to add some code in it. So first of all, we're going to target lists. So we're going to add a list and we'll style that. So let's add an order list and let's add some list items. We're just going to name our items item wise. So it's going to be item 1, and then the second one item 2, item 3, and so on. Let's copy this thing and start numbering them. Item 2, item 3, item 4, and item 5. So when we hit save and go live, we can see the preview, and it's just a simple bulleted list. And now we want to style it. So we're going to style tag, and in style tag we want to add UL as it is a tag selector. And now we want to style this UL. So first of all, let's add a background here. So we're going to go a background, and let's add a background of color gray. When it's save, you can see that it's actually a dark background. Let's just change the color. Let's make it more lighter. Let's say triple E. Now it's actually good. So this is the background part, and now since we're making a list, we have these bullets, right? So these bullets, we can change them using the attribute list style type. Using this style type, you can see that we have too many types of lists we can make, and we can select any one of them, and let's select circle here and then hit save. You can see that we have these circles going around for every bullet instead of the dots. So we can change this using the list style type attribute. Now let's make it an Armenian. Actually, I think it's Armenian's language in itself, so it's Armenian. Let's make it circle again. Or actually, we can use custom bullets for our list. So to do that, we're just going to remove this. So we're going to say list style type none. We hit save, and now we have no elements at all. And now we add list style image. And in image, we want to pass a function URL, and inside of URL we want to add the name of the image we want to add. So let's add a bullet. Let's .jpg, and we hit save, and you can see that we have our custom bullets here. So these bullets are basically what we want to add. So we can actually add some more images there, and we can resize it so the bullet actually doesn't look so big. And let's remove this bullet for now. Let's make this circle again, and this is how we can style an unordered list. Now let's dive deep into it, and now I want to style the list items of this list. So to style the list item of this, we're going to say UL and then space li. So the list items inside of the UL are going to be get styled. Now let's add a padding here of 5 pixels. Now you can see that we have some space around these list items. So now you can see that we have some space between these list items. And we're going to do one thing, and we're going to remove this background from here because we don't need that. And now we'll add a background for different list items. So let's add a background of EF. Okay, now you can see that we have this background going on, but only for the list items. So if we remove this circle from here, and let's just say that we have a style of none, then you can see that we have background only for the list items and not for anything else. Also, we can add some border here. So let's add a border of 1 pixel. It should be solid and its color should be black. Okay, I forgot to write border. I wrote border. So you can see that we have this border here now, and if we give a margin of 1 pixels, you can see that we have some separation between all list items. So if we increase the margin, it will be more clear. Now you can see that we have difference between all of these list items, and this is actually a nice way to style your lists. So you can change the color, you can change the border, you can change the spacing between them, and that can make it look really nice. So let's edit it some more, and let's change the background, and let's make it look good. So going to go with a bluish shade here. Now let's go for the shade. We hit save, and now you can see that these colors, the background and foreground, they're not too much contrasting. So going to add a color attribute, and we're going to add an Alice blue color here. So these things are visible now, and our border, which is black, is not visible at all. So what we are going to do is we're going to increase this width, and now we're going to change this color to maybe this, so it looks better. Okay, now we have this border around our list items, and now we have our list item different colors. There's just one more thing we want to do. We want to make some curved lines here. So we'll add a border radius of 4 pixels. Hit save, and you can see that now we have some really good styled borders. Now this is what we're going to do with this. So let's just add our heading here. Let's say lists. We hit save, and this is it. Now the second thing we want to do is we want to add, now the second thing we want to do is we want to style the headings, style the tables. So we'll add a tables heading here, and let's add some breaks here to keep our distance, and we're going to proceed same as previously. So first we'll make a table, and then we'll make a T head. So the best thing about tables is that we can actually style T head and T body differently. So the styles we give in T head will be totally independent of what we style in T body. So this is really nice touch for tables, and we can use multiple styles in the same table using this technique. Let's add a T body. And the thing is, we don't want actually anything in this T head, so we'll just add one TR. It's table row, and we'll add some table data. Row 1. Two, 3, 4. Okay, now we have 4 rows here. So this is table head. Now let's style table head first, and then we'll go for table body. So for our table head, I'll just add a T head here, and now let's first do some general styling for table. So we'll remove. Now let's just style table first. Table in general, not table head or not table body, just table. So first of all, we want to add some padding to it. Let's add a padding of 5 pixels. Okay, after this we want to add some border, and when we hit save, we can see that we have our border here. Okay, so this is the basic style we want to give to our table. Now let's move on to table head, and it's actually T head, not head. So table T head. Now let's give in some styles here also. So first of all, we want to add a background. We want a different background in the body. So let's add a background of, let's add EF, and we have some background here, but it's not quite visible, so let's make it visible. We're going to again use the same color we have used above in the list. It's 64, 66, and 173. We hit save, and we have this color, and we have this RGB. So this is the color we wanted, and let's add a color which will change our text color, and let's add Alice blue. We hit save, and now we can see that. Now we are going to style the cells then. So to style the cells, we'll add the TD and style that. So first of all, we want a specific width. So we want the width of tables, the cells, to be 100 pixels. So we set 100 pixels width for all of them, and we want a height of at least 20 pixels. We set that, and now we add a padding to it. Padding of, let's say, 5 pixels. So now it's all clear and visible. And let's increase the font size now. Okay, so this is now more quite visible than previously. So this is our styling for table head. Now for table body, we want to, so let's add a body first to our table. Let's make a tr, and again we want a td. Let's say row 1 2. Row 2 2, row 3 2, row 4 2, and we'll copy this to make our third row. This is going to be row 1 3, row 2 3, row 2, row 3 3, and row 4 3. We hit save, and now we have more tables here, more cells here in our table. So let's style our table body now. Now we're going to add those two styles here also. So first of all, we're going to add a background, and we don't want a background of such a dark color now, because we want something which can contrast the heading. So we'll just add a background of CCC. Now this is actually good, it's actually visible, and we have this white borders in the cells, between the cells. Now this is the background, and we don't need to change the color because the color is actually contrasting the background. So we're set with the table. Now what we want to do is just want to add a border radius here also. Add a border radius here. Let's add a radius of 4 pixels. Okay, now we have rounded corners here, and also we can actually make these corners rounded too by adding border radius here, which we don't actually need to do, just for saying. So we can do that, and I'll actually remove that because it's not actually looking good. So this is how we can style table. So we can actually have different style for table head and then different style for table body, and in that way we can actually make our tables look better than they actually are. So that's it for today, guys. Thumbs up if you liked the video, and subscribe to the channel if you loved it. I'll see you on the next episode of the Code Drop. Bye for now.